Hey everyone, it's Regan here, and I have decided that I'm gonna stop horsing around and we are going to finally do a makeup palette look with the Monster Guide eyeshadow palette so we can see if it'll last, if it stays on, all that good stuff. I already have my base on because I really just kind of want to get right into the eyes and see the pigment and see how good it is and review it ultimately. Because I didn't want to waste your time doing my face because it's literally always the same. Without further ado, we're just going to get right into this. So, a reminder to everyone who watched my review, this is the palette, and I'm thinking we're going to try and do some kind of smoky eye, I guess. So I'm going to start with the color Ghouls right here. And we're going to use that as the base shadow shade for the look. It looks powdery. We're just going to try and keep it pretty basic here. Nothing like extreme. I mean, that color was more pigmented than I thought it would be. If we're being honest, I thought it would be kind of just... I didn't expect it to be this pigmented. Like, this is pretty good. So then we're going to go in with this color, and this is a really basic look, but it's just kind of to test it and see how pigmented and how good it goes. And this is called Vitala. And we're going to use this as our crease color. Looks, once again, pretty dark. I'm sorry, I know I need to, like, wash the handle of my brush. I wash my actual brush part at least, like, once a week, but this color is very pigmented. I'm going to have to blend that out quite a bit because I'm not loving how dark it went on, but that also is a good thing because it kind of says that how good these colors are. Yeah, as you can see, I like started way too in that corner right there, and as a result I have like a super dark. So I'm gonna take my blending brush and just blend it out because nobody wants a raccoon eye. And I think that looks okay. Obviously it'll look better once it's finished. Then the last color I'm going to take is the color on the end here called Jefferson Starships. And I'm going to dab that on the corner here. And that's a pretty nice color to really just like give it depth, I suppose. I'm not going to use eyeliner just because this is strictly a video not only to create a look but also to test it. Then we're going to go back in with Ghouls, the first color I use, and we're just going to layer that on the lower lash line here. I will say one thing about these colors. They are super, like, runny is the best word I can use to describe it. Like, they just kind of blend all over the place. Like, there's no good line you cross it. So let's see, we're gonna go ahead and take Vitalia, that color, the second color we used to crease it, like the darker gray, and we're gonna go under and blend it out kind of to the corner here. Okay, so that's the look that we're gonna try this time. I would love to get into these fun colors as well, but for now we're just going to stick with that. I'm going to pop some lashes on. Of course I have to use mascara first. I did have extensions here for a bit. I don't keep them on for very long. Like, I'll give my lashes a break. That's why they're so short. I don't care what anyone says. Lash extensions hurt your natural lashes. Not like hurt, but they will make them shorter. Like, they kept saying, they're like, oh, you just think they're shorter because you're used to such, like, a long length. But I know for a fact that that's BS because my natural lashes are, like, super long. And I always take pictures before and after to compare. Because I know that's bullcrap. I'm like, no, it actually does make your lashes shorter, but it's because there's, like, more breakage. And how could putting something on your lash that's sort of heavy not cause some kind of breakage? I've always been really, really good and careful with my strip lashes, so it never hurts my natural lash because I always am careful and I remove the glue every time and I don't just yank them off. I always like put the glue on to dissolve the bond and then I take them off. So like typically, in all honesty, strip lashes have never hurt my natural lash. They've always been like super long, even with strip lashes, and super thick. I also don't wear them like every single day. I do give my lashes a break because I think they earn it. I really put them through like hell. So every time someone that's like a lash tech tells me that like eyelash extensions don't do anything for your natural lashes and they're healthy for your natural lashes, I'm like, that's actual bull crap. Like, no one on the planet can make me believe that they don't do anything to your natural lashes. Honestly, I think I kind of like how pigmented and how nice this went on. Like, if you just look at it, super pigmented, kind of has a bit of like a steel blue undertone, which is totally fine. It looks great. I don't know that I've ever done a look with the other Supernatural palette. I think that I should probably try that. If you guys want to see a look with that palette, let me know. And also I can do other looks with this one as well. Maybe something more colorful. I definitely would not mind. I love doing like these makeup look things. And I definitely love these palettes. I think they're absolutely amazing. I'm happy to do it. I know I'm doing like a Jen Padalecki inspired makeup look in a couple weeks. That I think you guys are really going to like that. I hope that I can do a good job. I think I did a good job on Danielle's, but we'll see about hers. I'm going to put this on. There's like the strip lash on. I just love it when someone like looks at when I have false lashes on or like extensions and they look at it and they're like, are those your natural lashes? I'm like, girl, if there's a female on this planet that has lashes that are like this long and thick, we need to get rid of her because survival of the fittest says she's going to win. That was a joke. But we're going to put on the other strip lash. Then we're going to go ahead and take a look at how it looks kind of completed, I guess. Like, I hope for the sake of this palette, like in this review, because it's such a cheap palette that if it lasts all day, I'm just going to be like so surprised. I have a problem with like my eyelids will crease. Like they get like a crease. And all the eyeshadow kind of shifts into that crease. It's like an oily crease. And no matter how much setting powder, no matter how much primer I use, no matter how much setting spray, it will always happen. Doesn't matter how expensive the palette is, because I have some like, not high-end, because I don't have any like Chanel palettes, but I have some more expensive palettes. And I also have like drugstore makeup and just a pretty good range, and even my most expensive palette will still crease on me, so essentially this entire look is done. I'm in my pajamas because it's morning and I have work soon and my hair's a mess, so I need to go fix that. But what do you guys think? I actually really like it. I think that it's a very, like, it's not too intense, but it's like a nice looking smoky eye. Definitely would give this palette a rating of 10 for pigmentation. There wasn't a ton of fallout. Blendability was pretty good. It's pretty good to go on. We'll see how it stays on. We'll see how it lasts on. I don't know if I'll make a separate video or I'll just include it in this one. We'll see. So for now, if this is the end, then I'll see you guys in my next video. If it's not, and then if I go on and do another sector, I guess, then I guess I'll see you in like 2 seconds. Okay everyone, so it is 9 o'clock at night and I did my makeup this morning at, I think it was 8:30. So I do have a crease, as you can see. That's not abnormal for me. Overall though, it looks pretty good. Like if you look at it from here and in the mirror and stuff, it's not that bad. It's just, of course, my typical, it doesn't matter what brand it is. Like that always happens to me. So yeah, not too bad. It certainly held up pretty well throughout work. I don't think that crease happened until probably around like 4 or 5, so it's not that bad. But I just thought that I would check in and tell you guys that it lasted. It did really well. No different from like any other makeup I've ever used. No different from like Stila or Urban Decay or Morphe or anything like that. No different from any of those palettes. Pretty much pretty much the same. And it was a cheap palette. It's like 12 bucks or something like that. So overall, I would recommend it. I think the look was good. I think the makeup was great. If you want to see another look on that palette or on the other one, just let me know and I will go ahead and do that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you in my next one. Bye.